hide under pillow, yeah. Act a fool cause there's nothing to prove because the proof is in the pudding, do tell. You hell, two worlds, collide, make tell, make why, create a family.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Mariners and the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential three-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Sean Manaea gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Digging in now, D. Gordon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 6:35.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Simeon, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. His career numbers against Manaea, he brings a scary .368 batting average. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24. Ken Griffey.
Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Yusei Kikuchi is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1-0 the count. Grossman leads off first with 1 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
The 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. 1 left for Oakland. We are still scoreless. Edwin Encarnacion now. His career numbers against Minaya, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Minaya, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Line hard, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Another one sent foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first. as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Beckham, the former Baltimore Oriole, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. One left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Kendrys Morales.
Leading off for the A's, the first baseman, Kendrys Morales.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Haniger. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Nick Hundley.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Chad.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hundley stands at first with one out. Popped him up. Beckham over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, defense.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Two out with the man at first. The 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Set and the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. To complete scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His career numbers against Manaea. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pinder is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pinder has it in his sights. And that's the 3rd out. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Robbie Grossman. Pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he popped him up. Coming in is Haniger, but this will land untouched. Semien stands at second with no outs. And that misses 2-2. Hit out towards second. And he will whip gets this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Now the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belted.
And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
Ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Kendrys Morales. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit hard. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Pretty easy to tell in real time, but that one was an absolute missile heading out of the ballpark. And our Showtrack technology confirms it. 115 miles an hour was the exit velocity. An impressive swing of the bat.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chad Pinder.
Stepping in now, Chad Pinder, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Again, he sends it out of play. They'll try again, 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Defense.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Next up for the A's, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Good location on the outside corner there, 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The next 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run for Jurickson Profar. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Gordon is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 3 innings complete. The A's lead this one 7-0. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Nope. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Profar gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 24.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Hard hit towards center. Pinder is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for Seattle.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The Athletic.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. On the line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chris Davis is on deck. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Grossman aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Gordon has a play. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number 12, Kendry Morales.
Stepping into the box, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. To short. Beckham is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The A's strand 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, Domingo Santana will start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting,
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Outside.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Kyle Seager.
In now, Kyle Seager as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7. Sam Tuivalala gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And he takes a cold strike 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Ball even at 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Softly on a line to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready for another shot now. Chad Pinder 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but fouled down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Omar Narvaez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
D. Gordon.
Standing in now, D. Gordon runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And it's 1-2. Navarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners on first with one down. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's a fly ball, well hit, giving chase his junior. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Robbie Grossman. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles,
Now
but hey,
batting,
you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Dan Altavilla gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Matt Chapman. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. But they're still in control, 7-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game.
Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Ryan Healy. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Drilled to the left side. Chapman brings it in. Profar for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now in the box, Kyle Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 7 and the Mariners 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Set. Here's the 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana is there. 1 down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The catcher, number 3, Nick Hundley.
Into the box now, Nick Hundley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And it's fouled away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gordon onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The batter.
Stepping in, Chet Hinder. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Encarnacion in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Stephen Piscotty. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A's strand a couple. They're on top 7-1. Next for Seattle, Omar Narvaez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hinder on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Narvaez on at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle, played on the backhand to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Runner at second here with one man out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Piscotty. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Standing in, Jurickson Profar. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever route there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hunter Strickland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
This is line to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on top 7-1. Lou Trevino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Mariners. Seattle. Good night.
You know, the guy was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Oakland A's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sean Manaea earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Yusei Kikuchi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.